Hey, what's up guys? This is Pete from foryourvitahype.com. Today we're taking a look at Ys VII. This is one of many of the Ys games, or the Ys series on the PSP. We're looking at it on the Vita, of course, as all of my videos are about. And they are about seeing what kind of enhancements you get from playing a PSP game on the Vita, because certain games like Monster Hunter, you can map actually all games you can map the D-pad or whatever to the right stick, and in something like Monster Hunter that actually ends up being camera control, so it makes a pretty major difference. This game, the D-pad is just movement, so mapping that to the right stick doesn't really do anything, so you don't get any bonus there, but you do get a bonus, obviously, visually. The Ys games are very colorful, as you can see, and the Vita's OLED screen does colorful wonderfully. If you've never played one of these games before, as you see right now, it is an action RPG with the emphasis on the action. You can switch between characters on the fly, and you just sort of beat the crap out of them, and stuff flies out of them, and it's a ton of fun. As you can see here too, as they're running lakeside, the game looks good. I mean, I'm not going to say that it looks like a Vita game, but it certainly looks better than what you would assume a PSP game would look like. Though the environments are fairly simple, it's all sort of flat with there's a rock, but mostly it's flat. But what is there is very clean looking and looks great. So the fun in these games is, running around. For the most part, you're overpowered for a lot of it, but then, like a typical Japanese game, you will run into bosses that are tough as nails. And unfortunately, this video doesn't have any boss fights in it. I was thinking about putting some in there, but I figured that would be kind of spoilerish, so I just decided to run around the countryside and show the combat. Except for whatever reason, I forgot to do the special moves until near the end. So you'll start seeing special moves soon. And again, in typical Japanese fashion, the special moves are very cool looking. Like flashes of light and stuff like that. It's good stuff. Yeah, I don't really know what else there is to say. And here's me saving. I don't know why I saved in the middle of a video that I'm making for the YouTube, but I did. I guess it does show off that you save at these points. I'm only about 3.5 hours into this. That is the problem. Yeah, I forgot where I was. I actually already killed the guy that was in here. It is one of the problems with covering so many games for the website, which is foryourvitahype.com, by the way, is unless I'm reviewing a game, I tend to not have much time to play it. I would like to sink more time into this. These games are also now turning up on Steam, and they look obviously cleaner on Steam, but there's something, I don't know, that they just work really well. There we go, now I'm doing special moves. Super special moves. It's not to say don't get it on Steam. I mean, if you're thinking about getting them on Steam and you want to play them on a computer, more power to you. I own one, and I'm playing it, so it's fun. But they just, I don't know, I guess I'm used to the series being PSP games, so they just feel like handheld games to me, more so than just, PC ports. But that is personal preference, and your mileage may vary. And as you can see too, a couple times I'm collecting things. You know, there is sort of crafting and selling and all sorts of things along those lines. So this is pretty much it. I think this game is fantastic. I think it looks great on the Vita. The second stick doesn't do anything for you, which is a bummer, but the visuals do get an upgrade, and it's fun to sell. So I mean, it's one of the better PSP games around. Highly recommended.